the Stoic Method.
Welcome, gentlemen. Today we embark on a journey through time to rediscover the ancient wisdom of Stoicism, a philosophy as relevant in our modern era as it was in the bustling streets of ancient Rome. Inspired by the teachings of Ryan Holiday, we explore how these timeless principles can fortify our minds and spirits against the tumults of life. Whether you're facing professional hurdles, personal challenges, or simply seeking a more centered way of living, Stoicism offers invaluable tools for resilience. Stoicism, dating back to the 3rd century BC, isn't just a philosophy, it's a practical toolkit for life. Its central tenet is strikingly simple, yet profound. Focus on what you can control and let go of what you cannot. The Stoic sages like Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus weren't just philosophers. They were practitioners who offered actionable advice for life's trials and tribulations. Stoicism teaches us that it's not the events themselves that disturb us, but our reactions to them. It's about responding to life's storms with a calm and composed mind, understanding that our power lies in our reaction, not in the event. Embrace the power of perception. Explanation. Marcus Aurelius once stated, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Perception is your gateway to resilience. It's not the events that define our lives, but how we choose to perceive them. By reframing your challenges as opportunities for growth, you can transform your mindset from one of victimhood to one of empowerment. Personal anecdote. Consider John, a mid-level manager who faced a career-threatening professional setback. Instead of succumbing to despair, John chose to view this as a learning opportunity, a chance to reassess his strengths and weaknesses, which eventually led him to a more fulfilling career path. Reflective question. Think about a recent challenge in your life. How did your perception of it shape your response? Could a Stoic perspective have altered your experience? Practice voluntary discomfort. Explanation. The Stoics believed in challenging themselves regularly to become more resilient to life's unpredictability. Voluntary discomfort can be as simple as taking cold showers, waking up earlier, or fasting. These practices teach us that we can endure more than we think, and they prepare us for life's inevitable hardships. Modern example. Tom, a habitual late sleeper, decided to wake up at 5 a.m. every day for a month. This practice was uncomfortable at first, but it eventually led to increased productivity and a greater sense of control over his life. Interactive exercise. Try introducing one form of voluntary discomfort into your routine for a week. Notice how it affects your mindset and resilience. Focus on action, not outcome. Explanation. The Stoics emphasize focusing on our actions and letting go of our attachment to the outcome. We can control our efforts, but not always the result. By focusing on what we can control, our actions, we find peace and resilience. Case study. Sarah, an entrepreneur, faced numerous rejections before her product gained market traction. She focused on refining her pitch and product, rather than the rejections, demonstrating Stoic resilience. Reflective question. Consider a goal where the outcome was disappointing. Did you focus more on the outcome or your effort? How might a Stoic approach change your perspective in future endeavors? Cultivate mindful resilience. Explanation. Stoicism and mindfulness go hand in hand. Being present and aware of your thoughts and actions allows you to respond to situations rather than react impulsively. It's about understanding that hardships are a part of life, and facing them with a clear and composed mind builds character and resilience. Real-life example. Emily, a teacher, started practicing mindfulness meditation daily. This practice helped her manage classroom stress more effectively, responding calmly to disruptions instead of reacting in frustration. Mindfulness exercise. Try a simple 5-minute mindfulness meditation each morning. Focus on your breath and observe your thoughts without judgment. Notice how this practice influences your day-to-day reactions. Develop empathy and compassion. Explanation. Stoicism teaches the importance of understanding and connecting with others. By developing empathy, we not only aid others, but also gain perspective and strength. Compassion towards others' struggles teaches us about our own resilience and humanity. Historical anecdote. Consider the story of Cato the Younger, a Stoic who was known for his unwavering principles and empathy towards his political adversaries. His ability to understand and respect his opponent's viewpoints was a testament to his Stoic resilience. Interactive discussion. Reflect on a recent interaction where empathy could have changed the outcome. How can you apply this understanding in future interactions? Reflect and journal regularly. Explanation. Marcus Aurelius's Meditations is, in essence, a journal. Writing down your thoughts, challenges, and how you deal with them helps process emotions and understand your growth journey. This reflection is key in building resilience. Example: Alex, a business owner, began journaling during a particularly challenging period. This practice provided him clarity and a new perspective on his business strategies and personal growth. Guided journaling prompt. Start a daily practice of writing down 3 things you encountered each day and how you responded to them. Reflect on how you could apply Stoic principles in future situations. Now, take a moment to reflect on these strategies. How often do you let external events disturb your inner peace? Can you identify moments in your life where a Stoic mindset would have been beneficial? Contemplate how incorporating these Stoic principles can enhance your resilience in daily life. Admiral James Stockdale and Viktor Frankl's stories are powerful examples of Stoic resilience. Stockdale endured years as a prisoner of war by embracing Stoic principles, while Frankl, a Holocaust survivor, found meaning in suffering. Their experiences underscore the transformative power of Stoicism in the face of extreme adversity. In our exploration of Stoicism, we've uncovered practical strategies to build resilience. These aren't abstract philosophies, but tangible tools to thrive amidst life's challenges. Remember Seneca's words, "We suffer more in imagination than in reality." Embrace these strategies and embark on a journey of personal growth and resilience. If this journey into Stoicism has intrigued you, I encourage you to delve deeper, subscribe for more content like this, and consider exploring works by Ryan Holiday, Marcus Aurelius, and Seneca for further insights into this life-changing philosophy.
The Stoic Method.
Greetings to all who seek wisdom in navigating the tumultuous seas of modern life. Today, we embark on an enlightening journey into Stoicism, an ancient philosophy that's as pertinent in our era of rapid change as it was in the times of Greek and Roman philosophers, particularly for men aged 25 to 55 who often face pivotal life transitions. Stoicism offers not just a philosophical outlook, but a practical toolkit for resilience and inner peace. So, let's dive deep into how these timeless principles can help us master the art of living in an ever-changing world. At its core, Stoicism is about discerning between what is within our control and what lies beyond it. It teaches us to steer our internal ship with composure and wisdom, even when external storms rage. Picture this: a Stoic captain at sea, unable to command the winds and waves, but fully in charge of his sails and rudder. This metaphor encapsulates Stoicism, focusing on our actions, thoughts, and attitudes, rather than on the uncontrollable events around us.
The Stoic Method.
Hello, gentlemen. Today we step into a realm of ancient wisdom, revisited through the lens of modern minds like Ryan Holiday. This is a journey into Stoicism, a philosophy not just for times of ease, but crucially, for moments of trial. I recall a time in my life, a few years ago, when I faced a career challenge that shook my foundations. It was in the depths of this struggle that I turned to the writings of Marcus Aurelius. What I discovered was not just a way to endure, but a method to thrive. As men navigating the complexities of the 21st century, understanding and harnessing these Stoic principles can be our most valuable tool in transforming failures into stepping stones toward success. Let's explore how. Stoicism, rooted in the wisdom of ancient Greece and Rome, offers more than endurance. It's a philosophy of active engagement with life's challenges. Stoic sages like Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus demonstrated that true wisdom lies not in external success, but in cultivating an inner fortress of calm and resilience. In the face of adversity, they found strength. Today, we unpack 8 Stoic tenets that can redefine our approach to failure, turning even the deepest setbacks into opportunities for growth. Embrace imperfection. Imperfection is the natural state of human existence. Failures, errors, and setbacks are not just inevitable, they're essential to our growth. Seneca's words, errare humanum est, remind us that to err is human. Reflecting on our mistakes is a profound exercise in self-awareness and growth. Every misstep is a lesson, every failure a teacher. How we respond to our imperfections, with acceptance and a willingness to learn, sets the foundation for true success. Focus on what you can control. A cornerstone of Stoicism is the dichotomy of control. Recognizing the difference between what is within our control and what isn't is vital. Failures often arise from circumstances beyond our reach. The Stoic approach teaches us to focus our energy and efforts on our actions, thoughts, and responses, the true areas of our influence. This principle encourages a shift from external attribution to internal reflection, empowering us to act with purpose and intention. Cultivate emotional resilience. Stoicism does not advocate for emotionlessness. Rather, it champions emotional resilience. This means developing the ability to face life's adversities without being overwhelmed. It involves seeing setbacks as neutral events, not as personal affronts. By cultivating detachment, we can analyze situations objectively, learn from them, and move forward with a clearer mind. Practice mindfulness and self-reflection. Mindfulness and self-reflection are critical tools in the Stoic arsenal. They involve a deep dive into our thoughts, emotions, and reactions. By understanding our internal processes, we gain insight into our patterns of failure and success. Self-reflection leads to self-awareness, which in turn fosters better decision-making and a more profound understanding of our place in the world. Stoicism teaches us to prepare for various outcomes, including failure. By setting realistic expectations, we align our goals with the nature of reality, unpredictable and often challenging. This approach helps us remain grounded and focused, even when our endeavors do not yield the results we anticipated. It's about finding a balance between optimism and realism, hope and pragmatism. Develop a growth mindset. A growth mindset, as endorsed by Stoicism, views challenges as opportunities for learning and development. This perspective encourages us to embrace failure as a natural part of the learning process. It shifts our focus from a fixed notion of ability to a dynamic understanding of potential. With this mindset, every failure becomes a stepping stone towards greater knowledge and capability. Exercise virtue and integrity. Stoicism places great emphasis on living a life of virtue and integrity. Our character, according to Stoic philosophy, is defined not by our successes or failures, but by how we respond to them. In the face of failure, responding with honesty, courage, and perseverance reflects our true strength. These virtues become the guiding principles in our journey toward success. Embrace the journey. Success in Stoicism is seen as a journey rather than a destination. The philosophy teaches us to find value and meaning in the process of striving towards our goals. It's about appreciating the growth and learning that come with each challenge and setback. This perspective transforms our approach to failure, encouraging us to see each obstacle as an integral part of our personal and professional development. Now, let's pause and reflect. How do you perceive failure? Are there areas in your life where applying Stoic principles might alter your perspective? Consider a recent setback. How could these teachings have reshaped your response? Marcus Aurelius. As the Emperor of Rome, Marcus Aurelius faced immense pressure and responsibility. In his private notes, later published as Meditations, he frequently reflected on Stoic principles. Despite battling plagues, invasions, and political betrayals, he remained steadfast and calm. His leadership was marked by rationality and virtue, not by the chaos that surrounded him. His story is a testament to the power of Stoicism in navigating life's tumultuous waters. Modern example. Let's bring this closer to our times. Consider the story of Sarah, a software engineer who faced a significant career setback when her innovative project was abruptly canceled. Initially, Sarah was devastated. However, by applying Stoic principles, she reframed her experience. She focused on what she could control, her skills and her response to the situation. She used the experience to learn new technologies and eventually led a more successful project. Sarah's story illustrates how Stoicism's ancient wisdom can be profoundly relevant in our modern professional landscape. Throughout this narrative, I invite you to engage actively. Reflect on these questions. How have you reacted to failures in the past? Can you see a pattern that might be altered with a Stoic approach? In your current challenges, what aspects are within your control? How can focusing on these elements change your perspective? Consider applying the principle of embracing the journey to a current goal. How does this shift your view of the challenges you face? For a video script, imagine visuals that bring these stories and principles to life. For Marcus Aurelius, scenes of ancient Rome, the bust of the emperor, and parchment scrolls. For Sarah's story, depict the modern workplace, computers, and graphics illustrating the project's life cycle. Use animations to symbolize Stoic principles, like a tree standing firm in a storm for resilience, or a path with various terrains for the journey of success.
The Stoic Method.
Welcome, gentlemen. Today we embark on a profound journey into Stoicism, a philosophy that has stood the test of time. Our focus will be on the 4 pillars of Stoic self-control for a disciplined life. This ancient wisdom, once practiced by great minds like Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus, offers us invaluable lessons on mastering self-discipline and control. In our modern, fast-paced world, these lessons are not just relevant, but essential, especially for men in the 25-55 age group, grappling with the complexities of modern life, career pressures, and personal growth. Stoicism teaches us the art of living a life of virtue, wisdom, and personal peace by focusing on what we can control and letting go of what we can't. This philosophy is centered on personal ethics, influenced by logic and an understanding of the natural world. It teaches that self-control is a vital virtue, pivotal for maintaining moral integrity and inner peace. As Marcus Aurelius wisely pointed out, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength. Understanding the dichotomy of control. Explanation. The first step in embracing Stoic self-control is understanding the dichotomy of control. It's about discerning between what's in our control, our actions, thoughts, and emotions, and what's beyond it, like the actions of others and the outcomes of events. This understanding liberates us from unnecessary stress and leads to greater emotional resilience. Consider a scenario in your professional life where you faced unexpected changes or decisions by others that affected your work. Instead of dwelling on the frustration of the situation, focus on how you can adapt and respond constructively. Cultivating mindful responses. Explanation. Stoicism emphasizes the importance of mindful responses to external events. It's not the events themselves that disturb us, but our interpretation of them. By adopting a mindful approach, we can maintain a sense of calm and equilibrium in the face of life's challenges. When you find yourself in a difficult situation, take a moment to pause and assess your response. Is it guided by reason and virtue? This practice helps in developing a balanced perspective, crucial in both personal and professional realms. Practicing delayed gratification. Explanation. Stoicism advocates for the practice of delayed gratification, the ability to postpone immediate pleasure for long-term benefits. This principle is especially relevant in our culture of instant gratification. For instance, in the pursuit of physical health or career advancement, choosing long-term goals over short-term comforts can lead to greater satisfaction and success. This discipline in delaying gratification enhances self-control and contributes to a more fulfilling life. Living in accordance with nature. Explanation. The final pillar. Living in accordance with nature involves aligning our actions with our true nature and values. It means being authentic and true to oneself, acting with integrity and honesty. Reflect on your daily actions and decisions. Are they in harmony with your core values and principles? This alignment not only brings inner peace, but also fosters a sense of purpose and fulfillment in life. Reflect on how these principles play out in your life. How often do you let external circumstances control your happiness? Are you living in a way that aligns with your true nature? Remember, Stoicism is more than a theoretical philosophy. It's a practical guide to living. It requires daily practice and a commitment to continual self-improvement. Cato the Younger. Let's delve into history and look at Cato the Younger, an embodiment of Stoic virtues. Living in a time of political upheaval, Cato remained steadfast in his principles, choosing to face death rather than compromise his values. His life teaches us the importance of standing firm in our beliefs, even in the face of overwhelming adversity. Modern example. Consider the story of Alex, a 35-year-old entrepreneur. After his business failed, he didn't succumb to despair. Instead, he used Stoic principles to analyze his failures, learn from them, and move forward. His ability to maintain composure and resilience in the face of setbacks is a testament to the power of Stoic self-control in achieving personal and professional growth. In conclusion, the 4 pillars of Stoic self-control offer more than just philosophical insights. They provide practical tools for leading a disciplined and meaningful life. As you move forward, keep these principles in mind. Reflect on your daily actions and decisions. Are they bringing you closer to the disciplined life you aspire to? If this discussion has resonated with you and you're interested in exploring Stoicism further, I encourage you to subscribe for more content. Dive into the works of modern Stoic thinkers, like Ryan Holiday, for a contemporary perspective on these ancient principles. Remember, the real transformation lies in the practice of these teachings. Start by incorporating these principles into your daily life and observe the positive changes they bring. Thank you for joining me in exploring how Stoic wisdom can guide us towards a more disciplined and fulfilling life. Until next time, remember Marcus Aurelius's words: "The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injustice." Stay strong, stay disciplined, and stay committed to your path of self-improvement and growth.
The Stoic Method.
Hello and welcome, everyone. In our rapidly evolving world, where the complexities of life can sometimes feel daunting, there's a timeless source of wisdom that offers solace and guidance: Stoicism. This ancient philosophy, embraced by great minds like Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus, holds profound teachings that are incredibly relevant to the challenges we all face today. Whether you're male or female, Stoicism has something to offer. Drawing inspiration from a range of thinkers, including contemporary authors like Ryan Holiday, let's embark on a journey through 9 essential Stoic teachings. These lessons are more than historical concepts. They are tools for living a more fulfilling and resilient life in our modern age. Stoicism, originating in the Hellenistic period, transcends the boundaries of a mere philosophy. It's a practical guide to living. Its essence is elegantly simple, yet deeply profound. While we can't control external events, we do have power over our reactions. As Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic Roman emperor, wisely stated, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This philosophy teaches us to focus on our internal responses, empowering us to navigate the unpredictable waters of today's world with grace and resilience. 1. Adapting to change. Change is a constant in the universe, and Stoicism teaches us to embrace it with open arms. Whether it's a career shift, evolving personal relationships, or societal changes, adapting with flexibility and equanimity is essential. Stoicism encourages us to view change not as an obstacle, but as a natural progression of life, guiding us to adapt constructively rather than resist futilely. 2. Finding strength in struggle. Life is replete with challenges, and Stoicism offers a framework for facing them with strength and grace. Be it professional setbacks, personal losses, or unexpected hardships, Adopting a Stoic mindset helps us view these challenges as opportunities for growth. Stoicism teaches us that it's not the adversity itself, but our reaction to it, that defines our character and resilience. 3. Living in the now. In our digitally driven era, where time often slips away unnoticed, Stoicism reminds us of its priceless nature. By advocating for presence and mindfulness, it encourages us to engage fully with each moment. This teaching urges us to prioritize our time wisely, focusing on meaningful activities and relationships, and living each day with purpose and intention. 4. Mastering self-control. In a world brimming with temptations and distractions, Stoicism places great emphasis on self-control and discipline. It teaches us to differentiate between needs and wants, guiding us to make decisions that align with our long-term goals and values. This aspect of Stoicism is about mastering our impulses and desires to lead a more balanced and fulfilling life. 5. Cultivating empathy. Stoicism encourages the cultivation of empathy and understanding as essential components of human relationships. It teaches us to listen actively, to put ourselves in others' shoes, and to respond with compassion. This approach not only deepens our personal connections, but also helps in building a more empathetic and connected society. 6. Finding peace in letting go. Stoicism teaches the power of acceptance, especially in situations beyond our control. Whether it's global events, the behavior of others, or natural occurrences, learning to accept what we cannot change is key to inner peace. This principle is about focusing our energy on what we can influence and finding serenity in the understanding of our limits. 7. Practicing mindfulness. Mindfulness, a core tenet of Stoicism, is about living with full awareness and intention. It's about consciously observing our thoughts, actions, and feelings, and aligning them with our values and goals. This Stoic practice helps us cut through the noise of daily life, leading to clearer decision-making and a more purposeful existence. 8. Upholding integrity. Stoicism holds integrity and honesty in high regard. It teaches us to live authentically, staying true to our principles and values, even when it's challenging. This aspect of Stoicism is about being honest with ourselves and others, making ethical choices, and maintaining our moral compass in a world that often tests it. 9. Emotional wisdom. Stoicism acknowledges the complexity of human emotions and offers guidance on managing them wisely. It's not about suppressing emotions, but understanding and regulating them effectively. This Stoic practice involves recognizing our emotional triggers, processing our feelings healthily, and responding to situations with emotional intelligence and clarity. Now let's pause for a moment. Think about a recent challenge you faced. How did you react? Imagine applying these Stoic principles to that situation. How might your perspective or approach have changed? Consider how integrating these teachings into your daily life can lead to profound personal transformation and a deeper sense of peace. In the realm of inspirational stories, we find immense power in the tale of Cato the Younger, a paragon of Stoic virtue. His life, marked by unwavering integrity amidst the rampant political corruption of his time, exemplifies the strength of Stoic principles. Cato's story is a testament to the idea that, even under the most intense pressures and challenges, one can remain steadfast to their values. His resilience and commitment to his principles, in the face of adversity, provide a compelling example of how Stoicism can empower us to maintain our integrity and ethical standards, regardless of external circumstances. This narrative not only illuminates the past, but also serves as a beacon for us in contemporary times, reminding us that the core tenets of Stoicism remain as relevant and transformative today as they were in ancient times. In sum, these 9 Stoic teachings offer a compass to navigate life's complexities. They teach us to focus on our responses, values, and personal growth. As we integrate these lessons into our lives, we unlock the door to greater fulfillment and inner peace. If these Stoic teachings resonate with you and you're keen to delve deeper, I encourage you to subscribe for more insights. Explore works by Ryan Holiday and other Stoic thinkers to enrich your understanding. Start practicing these teachings and witness their transformative impact on your life. Thank you for joining me on this enlightening journey.